Johns Creek, Georgia is actually one of the #1 places to live in the entire state. You've probably seen a couple of my videos that I've done talking about the different neighborhoods of Johns Creek, but today I wanted to go over the different pockets and areas of Johns Creek and why you might really want to check it out. Johns Creek is actually a lot bigger than I think many people realize. It might look small on the map, but it actually spans from Peachtree Corners over to Alpharetta, then further north touching Suwanee and Cumming and housing just over 80,000 people. On the south end, you're definitely going to find that you've got more of your older established neighborhoods. A lot of these neighborhoods were built in the 90s and early 2000s. Many of these neighborhoods are going to be luxury. I'm talking multi-million dollars. You've got Country Club of the South, St. Ives, Thornhill. Many of these neighborhoods are actually going to back up right onto the Chattahoochee River. Now, if you're a golfer, then you're definitely going to want to check out the Atlanta Athletic Club. They've got a beautiful course that's looking over the river that I was just talking about, plus tons of tennis courts and everything you can imagine. This is all nestled right in the south side of all of the shopping and restaurants. You've got all of your everyday shopping from Target to Hobby Lobby, Home Depot, Whole Foods is just down the street. Literally anything you need is within a 5-minute radius. Now, if you're wanting to check out some great restaurants around this area, my personal favorite has got to be Trattoria 141. This is where my husband and I go if we are looking to get like authentic, good Italian food. You're minutes from Peachtree Corners, so if you want to hit up the Forum, that's a great access. Or you could head over to Alpharetta, where you're seconds from North Point Mall as well as the Avalon. One of the great things about the South Side is got to be the location. You're right on Highway 141, which will take you down, actually merges in with Peachtree Industrial Boulevard and goes all the way down into the city. So if commuting or getting to the airport is something that you have to do on a regular basis, this is going to shave off some time. Driving north on Highway 141, you're going to get to the north side of Johns Creek. You're going to be passing through Duluth and end up closer to Cumming and even parts of Suwanee in this area. Now, this area definitely still has your single-family homes, but you also have a little bit more of the urban mix of apartments, condos, and more recent renovation. There's a little bit more of an urban vibe here and a lot more diversity. The average price point in Johns Creek is around $670,000. However, if you're looking for new construction, you're definitely going to be on the higher end of that. They've been renovating this area for a few years. The shopping center here has a TJ Maxx, LA Fitness, and directly across the street is a Sprouts, Publix, and a Kroger. Things look different here in Johns Creek, even just since my last video. The redevelopment of Johns Creek Town Center is in full swing. Being one of the earlier towns to be developed, Johns Creek wanted to do a little facelift, or bring a little bit more urban vibe and better use of the space around City Hall and Technology Park. Creekside Park is going to have a huge pond with lots of sidewalks around to create that walkability. And the $350 million development is going to help with some much needed housing with condos, apartments, and a bit of mixed use with retail and restaurants on the ground level. Over the past few years, Johns Creek has already done a great job with the redevelopment of Tech Park, the walkability to restaurants, and really close proximity to the over 10,000 jobs currently housed here. Bringing these two developments together is going to be a game changer for Johns Creek. But why is Johns Creek continuously voted one of the #1 places to live in the entire state of Georgia? Well, I just mentioned Tech Park with over 10,000 jobs, Emory Healthcare. The job market here is endless. Then there's the schools. Johns Creek has #1 rated schools no matter what area of Johns Creek you end up living in. Then there's the overall just quality of life living here in Johns Creek. You've got tree-lined streets with mature landscaping. You've got tons of parks, dog parks, soccer fields, baseball fields. It's just a really family-friendly area with a little bit of an urban vibe with just a true overall sense of community. If you're thinking about making a move to or even within the state of Georgia, I would definitely tell you to check out Johns Creek. Heck, even if you're not thinking about making a move, I would highly recommend checking out Johns Creek for the parks and local restaurants. I hope this video helps you gain a little bit more understanding about Johns Creek. And as always, my team and I would love to be a resource. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. My information's in the description below, and I'd love to talk with you a bit further. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.